Coming up now, the Margaret Ferns sponsored pace, the COVID-19 lower grade Heat 3. 10 pacers lining up, and they are number 1, Isolating Alone, owned by Linda Valentine, trained by Andrew Cairns, driven by Andrew Cairns. Number 2 is Working From Home, owned by Will Greenhorn Jr., trained by Alexis Laidler, driven by Will Greenhorn. 3 is Northern Trading Still Coughing, owned by Frank and Raymond Hushker, trained by Alexis Laidler, driven by Rock and Laidler. The 4 horse is Quarantine Star, owned by Rick Park, trained by Sheila Lord, driven by Mick Lord. Number 5, Stay at Home, owned by Alan Haythornthwaite, trained by Teresa Haythornthwaite, driven by Richard Haythornthwaite. Number 6, Mask LaBelle, owned by Dawn Overs, trained by Teresa Haythornthwaite, driven by Ian Holgate. Number 7, In the Air, owned by Watson Harrop Jr., trained by Sheila Lord, driven by David Bevan. Number 8, Home Haircut, owned by Kathleen Martin, trained by Joss Edwards, driven by John Richardson. The 9 horse is Stay the Luck at Home, owned by the Bousfield sisters, trained by Sally T-Boone, driven by Patrick Kane Jr. And number 10, Rainbow, owned by Barry Westgarth, trained by John Gill, driven by Simon Duggan. So they are the 10 pacers to face the starter, thanks to Margaret Ferns for the sponsorship here for the COVID-19 lower grade Heat 3. Here they come, they're scoring up now for the Margaret Ferns sponsored pace. 10 pacers across the track on the grass. Here they come. Stand by for a start. Green lights flashing and they're racing. Rainbow is off to a really good start with Northern Trading Still Coughing in the firing line. Right there with the leaders is Home Haircut going 3 wide around the turn. Just off the pace comes Mask LaBelle in the blue colours and they move on down the far side. A midfield sit for Working From Home as they go along the seaside. So it is Rainbow who cuts out the early work but is being pressurised for the lead by Northern Trading Still Coughing. Just off the pace comes Mask LaBelle, who's holding 3rd place up along the outside, and still handy as they go towards the end of the back straight is Home Haircut. Still in midfield is Working From Home, who's being chased by In the Air, but the front 2 have got away as they approach the turn in. It's Rainbow in front with Northern Trading Still Coughing now slotting in behind. Break of about 3 lengths to Mask LaBelle in 3rd. 2 lengths further back to Working From Home. Up along the inside comes David Bevan, and In the Air, going off stride there was Mask LaBelle. Wide outside, Stay the Luck at Home is now closing in, makes good progress with Home Haircut losing its position. Quarantine Star is some way back, and the one right at the back is Stay at Home. Might as well done so. They go on down the far side, and it is Rainbow who leads. Looks for that pot of gold, leads by a 1 length, followed by Northern Trading Still Coughing. Northern Trading Still Coughing now just being overtaken as they go towards the end of the back straight. Closing in on the leader is Working From Home. Gap then of about 2 lengths to Stay the Luck at Home, who's trying to get on terms. These are being chased by In the Air, with one making progress now, Isolating Alone, who's up along the inside. Home Haircut is trying to come back at the leaders. They've got an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Working From Home and Will Greenhorn now kicks on. It is Working From Home from Rainbow, and then Northern Trading Still Coughing. Quarantine Star is making progress now, has come from a mile back, but it's Working From Home who's got the brakes on this field, leads by 3 lengths. Quarantine Star rushing home. It's Working From Home who wins. Quarantine Star 2nd, Rainbow 3rd, and Isolating Alone takes 4th place, and they're coming in big intervals behind, with Mask LaBelle the last one in. The Margaret Ferns sponsored pace has gone to number 2, Working From Home, owned by Will Greenhorn Jr., trained by Alexis Laidler, and driven by Will Greenhorn. So Will Greenhorn Jr. owns the winner, number 2, Working From Home. 2nd place, number 4, Quarantine Star, owned by Rick Park, trained by Sheila Lord, driven by Mick Lord. 3rd was number 10, Rainbow, owned by Barry Westgarth, trained by John Gill, driven by Simon Duggan. And 4th, number 1, Isolating Alone. First two horses then through to the final. Working From Home, owned by Will Greenhorn Jr., and Quarantine Star, owned by Rick Park. Working From Home, the winner, is a 5-year-old out of Not at the Office by Too Many Distractions.